In a sensational allegation on the Modi government, the opposition leaders have claimed that many of them were manhandled inside the Rajya Sabha. Not only that, the opposition has also said that women MPs were manhandled by Rajya Sabha Marshals. Today, the opposition took out a rally from the Parliament building to Vijay Chowk to protest the alleged heckling and manhandling of the MPs. The opposition MPs addressing the reporters called yesterday's incident a murder of democracy. First, we will understand what exactly happened, then we will show you what the opposition MPs said about the incident. Yesterday was the last day of the monsoon session of the Parliament. It came as a shock for the opposition as both the houses of Parliament were adjourned sine die, that is for an indefinite period, before their scheduled end date. On the last day, Rajya Sabha held a discussion on Insurance Amendment Bill. Protesting opposition members came to the well of the house and some of them were also seen tearing the papers. They accused the government of not following parliamentary norms and bulldozing the legislation. Some opposition MPs also objected to the presence of large number of marshals in the house. Leader of opposition Mallikarjun Kharge said that there were more marshals than members present in the house. He said marshals had manhandled some of the women MPs and women were not safe even inside the parliament. Objecting to how the bills were passed, Congress MP Jairam Ramesh tweeted that Insurance Amendment Bill to privatize general insurance companies was passed in the Rajya Sabha with a large force of security personnel present. The government refused to send it to the select committee, a demand by all opposition members, including those who were close to the BJP. What happened this evening was worse than atrocious. CPI's Binay Viswam also tweeted. He said, "This is a black day for Parliament. They have virtually made it a military barrack. Brute force was used against the members, including women. What was our crime? We opposed the insurance bill. It, in fact, was insurance annihilation bill. Atmanirbhar BJP has surrendered India to capitalists." Congress MPs Phulu Devi Netam and Chaya Verma alleged that they were the ones who were pushed around by the male marshals. They also told media persons outside the house that marshals did not even show respect to women MPs. NCP Chief Sharad Pawar also alleged that women MPs were attacked and more than 40 men and women were brought into the house from outside to control the MPs. However, the government claims that it was the opposition MPs who manhandled the marshals present and the CCTV footage are also there to prove it. Opposition leaders today also held a meeting at the office of Leader of Opposition in Rajya Sabha, Mallikarjun Kharge, to discuss the alleged manhandling of women members in the upper house. After this, opposition MPs joined by Congress leader Rahul Gandhi, Shiv Sena's Sanjay Raut and many others carried out a march from Parliament to Vijay Chowk. At Vijay Chowk, Rahul Gandhi addressed the media. Here is what he said.
Thank you everybody for coming here. The Parliament session is over and frankly, as far as 60% of the country is concerned, there has been no Parliament session because the voice of 60% of this country has been crushed, humiliated and yesterday in the Rajya Sabha physically beaten. We raised the issue of Pegasus. We asked the government to debate Pegasus. The government refuses to debate Pegasus. We raised the issue of farmers outside Parliament because we cannot raise it inside Parliament. We raised the issue of price rise outside Parliament because we could not raise it inside Parliament. And today we have come here to speak to you because we are not allowed to speak inside Parliament. This is nothing short of the murder of the democracy of this country. आप सरकार के स्पोक्समैन हैं क्या? सरकार ने आपको ये बोलने को कहा है? मैं पूछ रहा हूँ आप सरकार के स्पोक्समैन हो क्या? आप सरकार के लिए काम करते हो क्या? नहीं, आप मीडिया के आदमी नहीं हो, आप सरकार के आदमी हो, क्योंकि मीडिया की सच्चाई मैं बताता हूँ। अब बताने दीजिए। पहली बार राज्यसभा में सांसदों की पिटाई की गई है। बाहर से लोगों को बुलाकर नीली वर्दी में डालकर सांसदों को धक्का मुक्की मारपीट की गई। और आप ये सवाल पूछ रहे हो कि स्पीकर को दुख हो रहा है, वाइस चेयरमैन को दुख हो रहा है। चेयरमैन की क्या जिम्मेदारी है? चेयरमैन की जिम्मेदारी हाउस को चलाने की है। चेयरमैन ने हाउस को पिछले दिनों में क्यों नहीं चलाया? स्पीकर ने क्यों नहीं चलाया? जो विपक्ष के दिल में बात है वो हम क्यों नहीं रख सकते हैं? इसका क्या जवाब है? मैं आपको बताता हूं। ठहर जाइए। मैं आपको बताता हूं, मैं आपको और हिंदुस्तान को बताता हूं यहां हाउस में कौन किस प्रकार से विपक्ष को रोक रहा है। हिंदुस्तान के प्रधानमंत्री, भाइयों और बहनों, युवाओं, जो आप घर में बंद हो आज, जो आपके फोन में पेगासस है, आप सुनिए, हिंदुस्तान का प्रधानमंत्री इस देश को बेचने का काम कर रहा है। हिंदुस्तान का प्रधानमंत्री 2-3 उद्योगपतियों को हिंदुस्तान की आत्मा बेच रहा है। इसीलिए विपक्ष हाउस के अंदर ना किसानों की बात कर सकता है, ना बेरोजगारों की बात कर सकता है, ना इंश्योरेंस बिल की बात कर सकता है, ना पेगासस की बात कर सकता है। यह सच्चाई है। हिंदुस्तान का प्रधानमंत्री हिंदुस्तान को बेच रहा है।
Well, the monsoon session of the parliament indeed began on a stormy note. The session witnessed maximum disruptions through the duration. The opposition MPs were insistent on the discussion on Pegasus, farm laws, rising inflation, petrol and diesel prices, etc. However, the government was not ready for discussion on the same. This parliament logjam continued till the last few days of the monsoon session, except for the OBC bill, when the opposition was also involved in the debate and the bill was passed without any objection from the opposition. The session also witnessed sloganeering and protest inside the parliament, leading to repeated adjournment. In some instances, papers were snatched, torn and thrown at the chair. Even yesterday, the opposition MPs tore papers in protest in the Rajya Sabha well. Yesterday, Rajya Sabha MP Venkaiah Naidu broke down and said that he spent a sleepless night over the ruckus in the upper house. He described the ruckus in Rajya Sabha as sacrilege of the temple of democracy. While the opposition was unhappy with the wordings of the subject for discussion, Naidu said that the MPs lost a golden opportunity to discuss all the issues and the trouble was propelled by a sense of competition among some sections since the commencement of the monsoon session. The opposition today also issued a joint statement and said that the government deliberately derailed the monsoon session.
Now be the first to know about the latest updates on our new news app. Go on your Android or iOS, search for HW News Network. Download our app, choose the language you prefer to get updates in, and be up to date with the latest news.
If you like this video, please share it and we would love to hear your comments in the comments section down here. Also, please do like our Facebook page and follow us on Twitter to get minute-to-minute news updates. For more such shows and videos, well, subscribe to our YouTube channel.